Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Talking Pauper with me. I'm Chris Cottrell. I am the writer of Clicksbait and the host of Talking Pauper. So, hope you enjoy what we've got in store for you today. Today we are going to be talking about 3 combos that you may not be messing with that could be a lot of fun in Pauper teams. Things that you might want to look to exploit when you're looking to build your teams. So, without further ado, let's start with the third of my favorites here, which is the combo of Proteus and Green Dragon Puff. Why do these two guys work so well together? Well, first off, you have the ability of Green Dragon Puff called Building a Nest Out of a Skyscraper. Sidestep, free. Destroy an adjacent piece of blocking terrain. If you do, generate and hold a light object, then make a ranged object attack. Green Dragon Puff may activate this twice per turn. Okay, so free attacks are good. We like free attacks. Combine that with Proteus's ability, Warping Reality, Barrier, Shape Change, Smoke Cloud. Once per turn, Proteus can use Barrier as free or Smoke Cloud as free, but only to generate 2 markers. Other characters within 3 squares can't use improved abilities. Okay, so we don't care about the improved abilities so much for this, but being able to generate 2 barrier markers and then instantly destroying them with Green Dragon Puff so that Green Dragon Puff may make 2 light object attacks for free is all a pretty good deal. I like the free attacks. A lot of things work out really well there. Then you also look at the fact that Green Dragon Puff is a flyer and the same size as Proteus, so Green Dragon Puff could conceivably carry Proteus. On the other side of that coin, if Green Dragon Puff has action tokens, then Green Dragon Puff can use its ability Revert to Original Size. Green Dragon Puff has the tiny symbol instead of colossal and can't use her trait. So in this case, she gets tiny, she gets carried by Proteus, and now the cycle starts all over again. You can keep the 2 of them together very easily. They work very well together. They're very synergistic pieces, and they both have the monster keyword. So if you're looking for a way to build a monster theme team, these guys can actually give you a little bit of extra oomph to whatever team you're trying to build. Granted, I think Green Dragon Puff's a little bit expensive at the 75-point dial, but that would probably be the best way to go with that. And Proteus, well, at 20 points, he's a bargain as a retaliator. So this is a combo that I think you might find interesting, might want to toy around with. Okay, next up, I want to look at the combination of Amelia Vaught and Toad. Okay, these are both Brotherhood pieces, so they're already going to start off on a good theme team. Especially considering that Amelia is the taxi for Brotherhood, using the slide in under the door ability. Phasing teleport, passenger 4, but only to carry characters that share a keyword with her. Now then, she also has the ability Transmute Out of Danger. That gives her super senses, but more importantly, once per turn, when Amelia Vaught or an adjacent friendly character would take 3 or more damage, you may give that character 2 action tokens to take 1 unavoidable damage instead. If you do, after resolutions, you may place that character in a square adjacent to her current square. Okay, so now you combine that with Toad's ability. Used to getting slapped around. Super senses. When Toad uses it and fails, after resolutions, you may either move him a number of squares equal to his super senses result, or remove an action token from him. Okay, so Toad gets hit, misses his super senses roll, takes 3 or more damage. He has no action tokens. We'll go ahead and double token him to give him the 1 unavoidable damage. But then because he fails his super senses roll, he may now remove an action token. With that, he triggers My Mutant Brothers and Sisters. Once per turn, when an effect other than clearing removes an action token from Toad, after resolutions, heal him 1 click. So, now he has taken no damage from the 1 hit that he took there. Pretty effective way to keep him alive. After he takes the first hit, that's when he'll start shuffling damage through Mastermind over to Amelia Vaught you keep the two of these together at all times. Plus, keep in mind, Toad has plasticity, so he can help you tie people up while you're trying to get everything organized and get your battle strategy going on. So, the two of these will help out your Brotherhood build a great deal in my mind. They are something that I would definitely look at if you're considering a Brotherhood team. Okay, now we are going to look at what I consider to be probably the best combo that is going to be in Pauper for states. Something that I think you're going to see, and regardless of how I may feel about the WWE stuff, it's going to make its way in, and it's going to be something to see. Nimrod and the WWE ring are going to be a thing, and you're going to want to look at the reasons why it's going to be a thing. Well, first off, you know that you cannot include any WWE powers. You can't choose any WWE powers unless there is a WWE game element that is going to be used in the setup. So, without the ring, you would have to actually use a piece. And if you're going to use a piece, you might as well use the ring, considering the combo with Nimrod. Nimrod gets to pick a power, which means pick an attack power, which means he gets access to reversal, he gets access to slam, he gets access to submission hold. He gets access to stun as well. Out of these powers, the biggest thing is going to be reversal. The reason being, Nimrod does not have a move and attack. So, now you give him reversal. Adjacent opposing characters have breakaway -2. Free. If this character has been given no actions or only a move action this turn, make a close attack targeting a character that missed this character or failed to break away from this character during your last turn. Okay, so let's think about what this means. First off, due to Nimrod's ability to evade damage, if he makes that roll, a character's going to miss. Now, suddenly, he can move and make a free close attack against the character that missed him. Second of all, once he does move in close, he has the breakaway -2, which is a cheap form of plasticity, which is going to keep the characters close to him. This is just a really, really potent ability for use with Nimrod. Second of all, slam. Close. Make a close attack. After resolutions, choose one. Give a hit character an action token, or place a hit character in a square adjacent to this character. Okay, so now you can slam, put them next to Nimrod, and if they fail to break away, then the next turn you go ahead and you choose reversal. Generally speaking, however, I'm just going to go ahead and use reversal, simply because if they shoot at me, then I can still make that full move and make a close attack. And you don't even necessarily need to be adjacent to do it. You know, you've still got your colossal reach, so you don't have to be able to cross the entire map to be able to do that. But on top of that, you know, you want to think about what you get from the ring, and once per turn, you may re-roll the ranged attack of an opposing character outside the ring that's targeting a friendly character inside the ring. Okay, this will give you another opportunity to make that opponent miss and give you a chance to trigger your reversal. It's going to be brutal. It's something that you need to worry about, simply because if you do get them close, you've got them adjacent, they've got the -2 to break away, they fail to break away, they make an attack on Nimrod, whichever they choose. Okay, they miss that attack, suddenly you get a free attack, you've got your normal attack, and if it was that they actually hit you and you made the evasion roll, then they're taking their damage from that as well. It's going to be mean, and I look forward to seeing somebody use that. There's enough points to use that in the robot build that I had thrown up earlier. So you have Nimrod, you have Magneto, Danger Room Construct, and you have Sentinel Squad 1, plus the 5 points for the ring, and there's your team. You still get the +3 to map bonus, so you can avoid giving Juggernaut his map. It's nasty. So those are my top 3 picks for combos that you might want to look out for in Pauper this season. Feel free to leave any comments here. I will be happy to discuss whatever you have to look at. I want to thank you for watching the video, and I hope you'll stick with me for more videos that I may have in the future. Have a good one.